It's an orange juice.
What's up everyone, this is Yarn from Orange Juice. Splitting cards is one of the most useful techs in the game. This can be performed with any card that deploys more than one troop. Archers are one of the easiest cards to perform a defensive split. Let's start with the basics. You want to plant the archer one tile in the other lane. This causes both units to split into opposite lanes. The idea is to split up the group and cause the separated archer to aggro onto the target at a farther distance. This avoids the splash damage. It can be performed in interesting ways with any card that deploys multiple units. Here's an example of a dragon being countered by 1 elixir skeletons. Against blanks, archers can generally tank 2 shots as opposed to spear goblins who die in 1 hit. When a splank crosses the bridge, you can plant the archers in the center, slightly in the other lane. The second archer will wander off for a moment, and then engage a moment later. This ensures the splank can't splash both units. This also forces the enemy unit to travel farther and remain in the range of both towers for a longer period of time. Understanding unit move speed is critical. If any unit is faster than the archer, performing an archer split is even easier. For example, a mini P.E.K.K.A is faster than archers, therefore you can split the archers earlier. The mini P.E.K.K.A is faster and will waddle into range of the second archer. This distance is huge and counters the mini P.E.K.K.A very effectively. You can do this for any other card. Provided that your opponent doesn't have Zap or Princess deployed, Goblins destroy the double Prince combo. Splitting the Goblins. 1 Spear Goblin disarmed his charged splash attack. This enabled me to surround him with melee goblins. That was a huge positive elixir trade. Archers are great for defenses turned into counterattacks since they're slower. You have the time to build up elixir to support them. When supported, they have the potential to deal massive amounts of damage. Are they better than spear goblins in terms of splitting? Well, the goblins are much harder to split and aggro due to their fast move speed. If not timed precisely, they'll simply run away. Though it's not impossible, we're talking fractions of a second to execute this technique with spear goblins. For 1 extra elixir, archers have more health than spear goblins. They're more reliable for defensive plays. 2 archers can tank a total of 8 shots from minions, while 3 spear goblins can only tank a total of 6 shots from minions. That being said, spear goblins work equally well against minions. It's all about the positioning. This is the optimal tile to plant spear goblins. You also don't want to split archers against minions. Otherwise, a couple minions won't aggro. They'll end up dealing quite a bit of damage to your tower. At tournament standards, spear goblins will die to arrows or zap. Archers will survive. In terms of defensive capabilities, archers win. That's it for this video. I want to thank everyone for supporting us and a big shout out for all the patron supporters. Y'all make this channel possible. Stay tuned for more quality OJ.